The role of a trustee in New York. Duties, responsibilities, and risks. When someone creates a trust, they appoint a trustee to carry out their wishes. In New York, this role is more than a formality. It requires managing investments, safeguarding property, and making distributions exactly as the trust directs. Trustees who fail to meet these obligations can face disputes, personal liability, and even removal by the court. New York imposes 3 core fiduciary duties on trustees. The duty of loyalty demands undivided allegiance to the trust and forbids self-dealing or mixing personal and trust assets. Any transaction that benefits the trustee personally can be voided by beneficiaries. Funds must be held in a separate account titled in the trust's name. The duty of prudence requires managing assets with the care of a prudent investor and considering the trust's size, liquidity, economic conditions, and taxes. The process matters more than the outcome. Diversification is generally expected unless beneficiaries' interests clearly dictate otherwise. The duty of impartiality obligates trustees to balance competing interests of income beneficiaries and remainder beneficiaries. One group cannot be favored over the other. In addition to these duties, New York law grants trustees broad statutory powers. They may manage property, reinvest assets, sell or lease real estate, collect income, make repairs, and insure assets. These powers ensure the trust estate can be preserved and made productive. Yet having authority does not excuse misuse. Selling property below market value or at an inappropriate time can still violate fiduciary duties. Trustees must secure assets by taking control of real estate, protecting valuables, and opening a fiduciary bank account under a new tax identification number. They must manage property, business interests, and investment portfolios prudently, balancing risk and return in accordance with the Prudent Investor Act. Practical responsibilities include making distributions as the trust provides, whether mandatory or discretionary. When discretion is allowed, trustees must exercise sound judgment, follow the trust's purpose, and document their reasoning. Accurate record-keeping is required. Every receipt, disbursement, and investment action must be tracked, and income must be separated from principal. Trustees also have a duty to inform beneficiaries by providing copies of the trust and maintaining clear, regular communication. Tax obligations include filing Federal Form 1041 and New York Form IT 205 and preparing Schedule K-1 forms for each beneficiary. Missing deadlines can lead to penalties and personal liability. The risks of trusteeship are real. Beneficiaries who believe a trustee has caused harm may bring a surcharge action in surrogate's court to recover losses. Personal liability can arise from negligent investment decisions, commingling funds, self-dealing, or failing to keep property productive. Trustees who ignore court-ordered accountings have faced contempt proceedings and possible imprisonment. Removal is reserved for serious misconduct such as felony conviction, misuse of assets, refusal to follow court orders, or being deemed unfit. These consequences underscore the seriousness of accepting a trusteeship and the need to act carefully and transparently. Even with these risks, trustees are not on their own. An experienced attorney can explain fiduciary duties, assist with record-keeping, ensure tax compliance, and help resolve disputes. A knowledgeable lawyer can guide investment decisions and protect trustees from potential liability. Working with a respected law firm ensures that decisions align with the grantor's intent in New York law. Davies Law Firm serves clients throughout central New York. Frederick P. Davies brings more than 30 years of estate planning experience. William P. Davies, licensed in New York and Florida, holds an LL.M. in estate planning and advises clients on trusts, tax strategies, and probate administration. Their combined leadership and scholarship have earned the firm recognition as a resource for those managing trusts. If you have been named a trustee or are considering creating a trust, take the time to understand the duties, powers, and risks. Careful administration, Open communication and adherence to fiduciary standards will protect beneficiaries and reduce liability. For guidance or assistance with trust administration and estate planning, contact Davies Law Firm at 210 East Fayette Street, Syracuse, New York, 13202. You can call 315-472-6511 to learn how this law firm can help you fulfill your responsibilities and safeguard your legacy.